TTC, that is an acronym. Well, if any of you are married or in a relationship where you're trying to have a baby, you know that acronym, trying to conceive, TTC, something that I, with my wife, we dealt with. That was a term that we worked so hard on so we could get our little chunk. There was a lot of mishaps and losses, different things like that, where I, not to her, not to anyone close to me, I built up rage and anger. Rage and anger, not for people that I knew, but for people that wore a title. I believe it was early January 2019 where I, in my mind, started to lose it because I was TTCing with my wife. But what did I lose it about? It wasn't about the actual trying to conceive, because that was kind of fun. I was uh, trucking, and once the truck parked, the truck would be rocking because we had to meet a schedule. That part was cool. Part that wasn't cool was the thought of failing. And the thought of failing in the political climate that we were in at that time. Like this was uh pre-COVID. Uh we were into the last year, um going into the political season of the 2020 election. Now, granted, I lived in New Jersey, so everything was Democrat around me. I would speak out, I would talk with people, I would have debates, I would try and not to convince people about things, because no, people have to understand for themselves, but I would lay out information that was truthful information, and they chose to believe the lie. With that, it would be hours upon hours. Sometimes I would be driving down the road, my wife would bounce from the passenger seat of the semi truck to in the sleeper bunk. I would be on the phone with someone that I would know, and they would spew all of these lies. And for hours flying down the highway, I would try to point out to them, send them uh, the clips that they were lying about or the article that they were lying about, and show them where they were wrong. They were wrong. They had their own facts. They were working off of their feelings. And I put so many hours into trying to talk with people, uh, trying to convince them that what they believed was incorrect. Not to try and tell them, oh, you don't have to think like me. It's just that what you're saying against me is not the truth. hours upon hours upon hours upon hours. Then the whole abortion debate. Well, if you look at the facts of what was that Supreme Court hearing, Roe versus Wade, it was built on a lie. Okay, it was built on a lie, falsely claimed. It's all right. That's previous history. Okay, then that gets overturned, but then there's all these other states that are fighting to say, oh, we will kill babies for you. Hey, if you come here, we will kill babies for you. Then all of the Democrats are like, yay, 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 we can still go and kill babies while I'm trying to conceive, TTC. I knew what abortion was. Never had one, never pushed for one or anything. People that I knew around me had them, but I was never outspoken about it. I tried to let it be of, I don't agree with it. It is not my thing, but if that's what you needed to do, I am not going to come down on you. I'm not going to judge you. I am not going to press my morals or values on you. That is something that you are going to have to deal with and reconcile later on in life, or maybe your next life. I don't know. But early 2019, states are saying, we'll still kill your babies. I'm going through West Virginia. Yep. Driving through West Virginia. It's I can't remember the road, but I believe it goes into Pennsylvania over by this place where I fought before in Johnstown, PA. But I believe, which I was leaving PA going into West Virginia. So I'd already passed the exits for Johnstown, Pennsylvania. Y'all should look up Johnstown, Pennsylvania and the flood that they had out there with the flaming barbed wire wave that killed a whole bunch of people. It's very interesting, especially when you roll there late at night and ask people, what are those yellow lights going to the sky over there? It's like, oh, you don't know about Johnstown, Pennsylvania. Well, that's the escape elevator. Escape from what? Well, if the dam way over there breaks, you have an hour to get on that elevator to the top of the mountain or you drown and die, like what happened way back when. But we're getting off topic. I passed by Johnstown, Pennsylvania, going down the steep where when it comes back up, it's like 35 miles per hour going through there in West Virginia. And the governor of Virginia, Ralph Northam, he is on this radio show about what somebody in his cabinet said about uh, in infantilism, and I think I'm saying it right. But he wanted to come on and not confirm, but put people at ease. It's like, oh no, we're not killing babies after they're born, but if the mother is uncomfortable, we'll keep the baby comfortable. And if she doesn't want the baby, we'll take it out. What do you mean, take it out? Oh, we'll dispatch it. Hmm. Now, remember, I'm TTCing. And this governor of one of these states is saying, "Oh, yeah, even if the baby is born, we'll still kill it. That's what we'll do." So I'm playing in my head over and over again. I'm on a road by myself, and it's like this can't be real. I this can't be it. I remember when I used to work for Bell Atlantic or Verizon. When I worked for the telephone company, I sat out and talked with this woman from this church in, was it in Westfield, New Jersey? There's an abortion center or something out there. S- Westfield, not Westfield. I can't think of it. 1 and 9. All well, starts with a W. There's a mall there. Can't think of the name of it. Um, hey, my memory of New Jersey is erasing already. So it's Menlo Park Mall, and then it's the other mall. It's right next to that other mall. Can't think of it. Just the mall where 1 and 9 split. So whatever the name of that mall is, and then if you stayed on 1 South, you would get to Menlo Park Mall. But I can't think of the name of that mall. But right around there, it was in Ford's, New Jersey. So Woodbridge, Woodbridge Mall in New Jersey. I believe there's an abortion clinic somewhere around there in Ford's, New Jersey. And there would be people out there trying to talk to women and convince them there is help, that they will help them. Please don't go in and abort your baby. And I was just interested of why these people are out there every day. They were dedicating their life to saving another life like that. But I was also ignorant at the time. I've seen plenty of things on the internet where life was ended, but never got to see an abortion. So jumping back and forth in time. So I would sit out there and talk with this woman every little once in a while when I was working in the Woodbridge area, and getting her take on it, like talking about the innocence of life and how precious it is, and they're not even given a chance. Okay. Fast forward, I'm going through um, West Virginia, and Ralph Northam, what he said just infuriated me. They're hearing people and states saying, "You could come to our state, we'll kill your baby." But they're masking it as women's health. That's what it is. Oh, it's women's health that we're concerned about. No, women's health is fine. The only thing that's being stopped is abortions. It's like, oh, but what if the woman is raped? What if? That's not right. Do you still kill the innocent baby? No. What if the mother is under stress and there's a live baby in there? If you were to take the baby out right then and there, the baby would have a high likelihood of survival. But no, they don't take the baby out and put it in an incubator and let it grow and live if that mother doesn't want them. No, they take it out and they kill them. Baby that's totally fine with surviving. It's gonna, of course, is gonna need somebody to take care of it, somebody to feed it. That's always gonna happen. That's always going to be the case for a baby. No baby, no human baby is coming out of the womb and is self-sufficient. So when you say, "Oh, it's a parasite, it's mooching off the mother," what do you think is going to happen after the baby is born? Is it going to be able to do anything? I've never seen a human baby that just drops out like a sheep or a cow or a deer and wobbles around for a little bit, figures out how to run around for its survival. No, but Northam's saying that people being ignorant to it. You play them the video and they tell you that's not what he's talking about. That was my breaking point. I couldn't take it anymore. If ever you come in contact with my wife or my brother, teammate, coach, training partner, Tom Velasquez, you thank them, especially if you're a Democrat. Please thank them. So look up Lucky Devil Fight Club, thank them. Because that day they talked me off of a ledge. And my mind was, oh, there is no saving these people. If you wear the hat of being a Democrat, you needed to be exterminated because there's no logic getting in your head. How how can facts be laid out for you and you say no, that's not what they meant? No, that's uh, uh, you're reading into it the wrong way. I was beside myself. I had my wife yelled at me until I pulled my truck over and stopped and relaxed. And then Tom called me, and then on the phone back and forth with both of them until I calmed down. And even then, when I calmed down and said that I'm good, I wasn't good. It took maybe about a month of me being quiet and praying and trying to figure out why. Why am I supposed to why did I have this anger and rage even though I justified it? There was just pure ignorance of people. And these it's still to this day people don't recognize it or get it. I tried and tried and tried to talk to people to say, "Hey, I am not your enemy." You say that there are these problems out here in the world. Okay, so what are you going to do to fix it? Oh, you're just going to complain about it. Oh, it's this racial thing. Oh, a black man is never going to be able to accomplish anything in this country. How are they not? How have not all of these black men been able to accomplish all of these things? Are you paying attention to the things that I'm accomplishing? Well, you're different. You shuck and jive. You play their game and their dance. Okay, so somewhat following the law, somewhat living life, somewhat wanting to be married, somewhat being truthful, honest, and consistent is playing their game. But you want a seat at the table, but don't want to play that game. Which one is it? Oh, you want to be a big time actor and be on the big movie screen. Isn't that the white man's movie screen that you're concerned about? But you want to act in all of these roles. Yeah, you know I'm talking directly at you, Marcus Taylor. That's you are just one of many. But out of all those people that I've invested all that time and energy into, I realized, oh, there is no getting to them. There is no reaching them. They have these delusions. And my wife would plead with me all the time. They're never going to get it. Never. None of them. All these people that you try and help and educate and show them that there is a different way, even when they are wealthy or have money or are never experienced anything. Like the people that I used to hang out with telling me that I was racially profiled at 2 o'clock in the morning when police came up to my vehicle with guns out. I was racially profiled. They were racially profiled. I was asking them where was I at? Because y'all aren't the type to drive. Where was I at? Oh, you were driving. I was driving. The police racially when did the police racially profile us? I was doing 150 fucking miles per hour. 2 a.m. in the morning. I pull over and then they have their guns out. None of us get shot. I don't get a ticket. I get a warning. They check under the hood to see what did I do to this Ford Taurus engine to make it go so fast? No, it's stock. It's a stock vehicle. I talk to them calmly. They holster their firearms. We talk. I don't get a ticket. I don't get arrested. My vehicle doesn't get impounded. They were just happy that I threw my hazards on and pulled over, that it wasn't some high speed chase that they had to do. But we were racially profiled. Maybe I don't get it. Maybe I don't understand. But what I do understand is that there's no time for talking anymore. None. Absolutely none. I have promised my wife plenty of times that I am not going to I am not going to allow myself to get into these conversations or stress myself out because it's not going to lead anywhere. It's just not. I started just deleting people on Facebook. Stop following people on Instagram. Blocked phone numbers where people message me like, "Oh, Trump did this, Trump did that." Okay. Is it going to help you or is it going to hurt you? Well, it doesn't have anything to do with me. Okay, so why are you up in arms or angry about it? Because if it's not going to hurt you, it shouldn't be an issue. Then I hear my wife's voice in the back of my head. Don't give into it because the moment that you give into it, a blessing is going to be taken away. Yeah, you're right. I didn't give in to that rage back in 2019. And I prayed. I turned my life over to the Father and I prayed and I repented and I asked for that anger to be washed away. And that TTCing turned into conceiving. Now, over the past few weeks, I started to backslide some. I started to entertain those conversations again. People sending me stuff and then type because didn't want to get on the phone and uh, uh, start to get elevated or animated on the phone because it's not going to get me anywhere. It's almost like they are baiting me to see if they can get me angry. No, I won't allow it. Delete, 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 delete. Never to see you again. Let's treat it like what people brought up. Oh, what were they doing to black people in the 1700s? Whatever they did, but I have multiple iPhones now. It sucks what they did back then. Sucks what they did to the Irish. Sucks what they did to these people. It sucks what they did to these people. It sucks what these Africans did to these Africans. It sucks what these Europeans did to these Europeans. It sucks. It sucks everywhere. No one is special. Everyone, every group went through some crap. But I got multiple iPhones now. I have multiple dogs. I have this beautiful house. Live on the side of a mountain on hundreds of acres. And then outside of that, it's thousands more acres where nobody roams. But I saw myself going back into that. Nope. Cut it off, cut it off, cut it off, cut it off. Because there's no more talking left. You tried to talk to people, and then those people they talk mess. What are you doing, Silverback? Hey, hey, good boy. Go ahead. Go ahead. Don't knock over the camera. You can't have tea. No, go ahead. Good boy. Okay, I'll hold you. Yes. This is Silverback, everyone. This is my big boy. Hi. Hey, my Silverback. So, uh, no. Um, yeah. It's no more talking anymore. It's no more trying to educate anymore. Because as we see in the most recent history, that people try to debate topics. If you have an argument and you want to bring it to the table, I will do my best to convince you. No, that time is done. If you want to go down that drain and that drain of misery, of this systematic oppression, of, oh, you get to do whatever you want, and if you earn enough money, you get to do this, you get to do that, but you're still oppressed. Time for talking is no more. It's no more wasting time, because the people that waste the time and energy end up losing out. The people that dedicated themselves to education on facts, not feelings. Let's rewind that again. The people that educate on facts, not feelings, end up losing out, just like Charlie Kirk did. He said, I will debate anyone. I will bring facts to the table, not my feelings about a situation or subject. I am going to bring facts to the table. Do you have a fact to rebuke what I said? No, I feel like this. I feel like that. It, cool, you feel like that. Where are your facts? But no, he has been silenced because someone didn't like his facts. Someone took him out with a bullet. So it's no more talking. It's no more trying to educate. All it is now is protect what I have, grow that, live life, love Yah, be an example. So, this is the only way we can have debate. Actually, no, it won't be a debate. I will say something, and if you are against me in the comments, have at it. But I'm not fighting anymore. No, because I don't want to get in that mindset. Because I will win. We don't want that mindset. I must maintain a balance. I must maintain peace. I must retain my joy. I don't want to see that guy again that had that rage. No one wants to see that. Shalom.